uh, everybody must have learned that second chapter solutions properly now. I hope everyone has followed. We will begin with chapter 3, right? First we will understand types of cells in it. Electrolytic cell and electrochemical cell. We are familiar with the term electrolysis. In lower classes also we have studied. So in electrolytic cell, the electrolyte is broken in the presence of the battery. So here electrical energy is converted into chemical energy. Electrolyte can be anything which allows the electric current to pass through it. What we have taken is NaCl, sodium chloride solution. So here we connect the battery, we connect the cell, and that is further connected to two electrodes. One serves as cathode, another as anode, depending upon to which terminal of the battery they are connected. And here we have taken sodium chloride solution as the electrolyte, and electric current is passed through it. So when the electric current is passed through the electrolyte, what is the first process that occurs? Ionization. So that NaCl undergoes ionization. It forms cation and anion. So what is the first step that is taking place? Ionization. So cation goes to cathode. Here this is the cathode. All cations will rush this side. Anions will go to anode, and at cathode reduction occurs. Reduction is gain of electron. So sodium ions gain electron and sodium is deposited at cathode. At anode oxidation occurs. Oxidation is loss of electron. So chloride ions lose electron and chlorine gas is liberated at anode. So main 2 points what we have to see here in electrolytic cell is, number one, in these cells electrical energy is converted to chemical energy. Second, we have to see the signs which we use for cathode and anode. Since cations are going to cathode, cathode in electrolytic cell is negative. This is represented with a negative sign. Anode is represented with the positive sign. Okay, this is all about electrolytic cell. Electrolyte can be different, that can be changed every time we carry out this reaction. Second is electrochemical cell. Now, electrochemical cell, in this the chemical energy is converted to electrical energy. There is no battery in it. Chemical energy is converted to electrical energy. Now we will just understand the setup of this electrolytic cell first. There are two containers. First container we have taken zinc sulfate solution as electrolyte. 1 molar is the concentration of zinc sulfate solution what we have taken. And in this zinc rod is immersed. Zinc is acting as anode in this. Now, which electrode will act as anode and cathode will depend upon the E0 values. If you remember this, electrode reduction potential values will decide what electrode will act as anode or cathode. So, we know for zinc the value is minus 0.76 volt. More negative means it will have more tendency to undergo oxidation. It will act as anode. The other side, we take 1 more electrode in which copper sulfate solution, 1 molar again, same concentration. Copper rod is immersed in it, which is acting as cathode because the E0 value for copper is 0.34 volt. How do we read this? Standard reduction potential of copper. Not means standard. Standard means in 11th we have done that 1 atmosphere pressure, 1 molar concentration and 25 degrees Celsius. Under these conditions what electrode potential value is measured is called as standard value. and we have written in terms of reduction, so it is Cu2 plus slash Cu, and this is the value. Since zinc is more negative, zinc will act as anode, this will act, copper will act as cathode. Now, between the two containers, there is one salt bridge. The purpose we will discuss when we are understanding the working. Now, what happens first? This zinc, which is having more negative E0 value as we discussed, will undergo oxidation. So, this will lose electrons. Electrons given by this zinc rod will move towards cathode. That means they are moving toward the external circuit. Electrons are moving in this direction towards copper rod. Because electrons are going this side, the current will flow in the opposite direction. Electrons and current, they flow in the opposite direction always. And from the rod, the zinc ions go into the solution. So that is happening in the left hand side electrode. Zinc is losing ions. Ions are going in this solution. Electrons are going towards the other electrode. Now, these electrons which have come from zinc get deposited here on copper. How? We have copper sulfate solution here. Copper sulfate has cupric ions. Cupric ions rush towards the electrode. They take those two electrons which are coming from zinc, and the copper gets deposited on this rod. So what are we observing? After some time, this zinc rod will lose weight, this copper rod will gain weight, because zinc is losing zinc ions into the solution. Here, from the solution, cupric ions are going and getting deposited on copper rod. So this is the equation taking place, that is reduction is taking place at copper. So this is gaining weight, the first one is losing weight. Now, after some time, what will happen? This zinc ions, since they are going into the solution, it is becoming more and more positive, and this is becoming more and more negative, because from the solution cupric ions are going. What is left in the solution? Sulfate ion. So this is becoming more and more negative. To maintain the neutrality of the cell, there is a function of salt bridge. Now what is salt bridge? It's a hollow U tube which is filled with KCl, potassium chloride, in agar-agar gel. The purpose of selecting potassium chloride is potassium and chloride, both ions have same mobility. The transport number is same. So what will happen? This is becoming more negative. Potassium ions from this salt bridge will rush to satisfy this negative charge over here, and chloride ions from here will rush towards left hand side to satisfy positive. So what is the main function of the salt bridge? It maintains electroneutrality of the cell. If this is not there, the cell will not function. So in this, no battery, chemical se we are getting electrical energy. We can see a deflection. If we want, we can connect a bulb over here and see it will start glowing. These type of cells we are also using in our cell phones. We are using in wall clocks or toys, those small batteries. These are electrochemical cells. Now, we can calculate what is the cell potential of this particular cell by the formula E cathode minus E anode. Means the potential of cathode minus potential of anode. What is the potential of cathode? Plus 0.3, that is here we can say plus 0.3 minus of for the anode minus 0.76. If we see, we will get this as 1.1 volt. For this particular setup, the electrode potential is, the cell potential is 1.1 volt. Right? Now, if to this setup, further over here, we connect some external cell. If the external cell is having a potential of 1.1, same like this setup, no electrons will flow. If the external cell has EMF less than 1.1, the current will flow in the same direction as we have discussed just now. the same reactions will occur. If the external cell has greater than 1.1, then it will occur in the reverse manner. Reverse manner means in that case this will act as anode and this will act as cathode. That means electrons will start moving in the opposite direction. Now to remember this electrochemical cell, we can also keep spelling of lone in mind, LOAN, which says left hand side will undergo oxidation, will act as anode, is represented with the negative sign. So this is the these two differences we have discussed here. 2 points we have discussed in electrolytic cell, electrical to chemical and the sign convention. In electrochemical it is reverse. Chemical is converted to electrical. Second point, the cathode is positive in this case, anode will be negative. Now why anode was negative here? Because electrons are generated from here, they are going away from it. So electrons are going here, this is negative, they are getting attracted towards copper, so that is positive. Right? Now first understand what is the main difference between electrolytic and chemical. Please go through it once again.